Hello and welcome to Silver Wheel Tarot. Okay, today we're going to do another general reading. We are going to ask Spirit, what do you need to know at this time? Energies have been a bit intense coming up on this full moon and the eclipse as well. I know that the eclipse is a time of mental and emotional clarity. And I have noticed, though, that the way that this has been coming in for most is a lot of old shadows being raised in a way for you to address them, but in the new, how do I say it, like the new way that you are, like through your soul growth, your personal growth in your life. Things have gotten better over time, and the way that you respond to things versus react from things are better than they used to be, or you are better able at this time to kind of see and understand with clarity, oh, that's why this situation is always going bad for me, right? Maybe I shouldn't respond in this way. So it is either clarity of how to better handle these shadow issues and aspects that are popping up, or it's kind of a validation for you as well. And you're like, here we go again, but you're handling them differently, and you can see how you're handling them differently. So that is what I'm seeing with a lot of people right now is really this energy is very intense. There's a lot of growth, but there's also a lot of potential and possibility to achieve things, but it's a lot of work. And so I kind of wanted to do a reading today to kind of find out what Spirit wants to let us know, because, you know, while everything is much better than it may seem, and while most working with the energies at this time are aware that they can accomplish a lot and are acknowledging their soul growth, as well as being able to clearly see areas where you understand now how to handle a situation better, or you're seeing that oh yes, I am handling this better than I used to. One or the other, either seeing how to do it or acknowledging that the change that has happened within you. So I want to find out what more we need to know about this, because a lot of readings that I'm doing that are coming through are intense. The energy is intense for people, but it's also a time of expansion and possibilities, kind of like growing pains almost. So let's see what Spirit has to say. What do we need to know at this time as we are going through these growing pains and situations? Outer Wisdom. This card makes me smile. So you've gone through a long period of internal growth and reflection and soul growth, and now it's time for you to turn around and share it with the world, and to also manifest your growth in your day-to-day life and everything that you're doing. So this shift, this change, bringing this inner wisdom into your outer world is can be very uncomfortable. Fish, so like a fish out of water, you might be feeling like that. It's a very normal feeling. Unseen. So you may not be able to see right now the benefits that are going to come from you learning how to address these day-to-day situations in your life whether it's arguments with people that you love or just all those little irritating things that could go wrong, and you're handling those situations better. Let's see. House, familiarity. Okay. Armor, boundaries. So I feel like the area in life that this is showing up the most for you here, what Spirit is saying, is your home life and or your family, extended family. And it's important at this time to establish healthy boundaries, to maintain healthy boundaries, but you are handling that boundary setting a lot better than you used to, or maybe in the past where you didn't have any boundaries at all. You now have boundaries and you're upholding those boundaries. But this process of how you handle these situations, these shadow aspects, is much different than it used to be. So if you're not quite there yet, also, if you're following this reading and you you say don't yet acknowledge the shift that has happened, or you're not recognizing it, then this is a message for you at this time to start paying attention to the little things. When you spill something in the kitchen, are you responding or reacting? How did you used to handle that? And all these little things, okay? It almost feels like Mercury retrograde energy, even though it's no longer Mercury retrograde. This is this eclipse energy coming in. I'm very curious to see how it's going to manifest. At the time that I'm doing this video, it's still, 4.5, 5 days away. So this is the energy leading up to it. So for some of you, if you're not already seeing the validation or receiving the clarity on why things are happening the way they do, or, why if you respond one way, something happens, and how you can respond differently and have a different outcome, okay? If you're not seeing that yet, it might still show up for you right around the full moon. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. 10 of Pentacles. Yes, this is the energy that wants to come in for you, and it's probably already here, and it's about enjoying the little things in life, what's important, and letting go of the things that aren't important. Acknowledging that. 5 of Swords. Whatever competitions or battles or struggles that you find yourself in, you're going to come out on top of those. So know that as you're going through these struggles, that you're going to make it through them just fine. It can feel at times like the universe or the divine source is testing you. And it's not that it's a test, right? It's not that you're intentionally being tested. It's really a benefit to see how much you've grown from all the work you've been doing. Yeah, it's probably uncomfortable, but revel in the amazing fact that all these situations that are coming at you one after the other, and almost to the point where it's ridiculous and you're like, oh my gosh, what else is going to go crazy today? But look back at it and realize how much work you've done on yourself and how well you've handled the situations. And again, if you're not seeing this yet, all you need to do is start really focusing on your attention. Go inward first, okay, to really check in with yourself, how you're doing, where you've been, where you're at, and then start watching in your everyday world, and just kind of look at every little thing. How is it? Kind of get a gauge for it. How would I have handled it before? How am I handling it now? Really, I feel like this is more of a revelation for everyone than it's meant as that, more than say like it's not meant to be painful per se, though it can be very uncomfortable. So we have the death card here. Yes, the old you is dying, or it's gone, and you are moving into this new version of self, this transformed self that is beautiful and things go with ease. But you're in that transitional period, and that can be a little uncomfortable. So it's very helpful to focus on the positive things, on the accomplishments that you have made along the way. 5 of Cups. You could be feeling a little down, a little exhausted, a little worn out. So don't forget to take care of yourself at this time. If you need a rest, take a rest, okay? If you have things you need to get done, find other ways to relax your mind, to lift your spirits. King of Pentacles on the foundation here. So again, coming into really being grounded and secure in, again, I'm feeling home life here. This is really coming up as if it's not in the home life for a lot of you, it could be the community, your local community. It could be your neighborhood. It could be a church group. It could be the friends you hang out with at a bar. Like, it could be some sort of situation like that. Though I'm getting for a lot of you, it is, it's really primarily in the home life. Okay, so we've kind of seen what we have going on here, right? Let's get some more advice from Spirit here. I want to pull out, what deck do I want to use? Let's use this one. Vibrational energy. Love this deck. So it's the energies right now. The energies are really, I feel like they're very, very helpful. They're very schooling, educational, kind of like showing you how well you're doing. But depending on your frame of mind, if you don't look at it from a positive perspective, I feel like you will look at it from a positive perspective. I feel like the whole purpose of these energies that everyone's going through right now, if you're focusing on them and you're trying to work with the energy and manifest things in your life and grow and expand and create that life you want right now, then these energies are really here to help you. And the struggles and the challenges you're going through, I feel like those of you who this reading is for, you are going to find a way to be positive about what's going on around you. Because that is the soul growth that you've achieved, that this energy is here to say, hey, look at how far you've come, right? And if you keep going, you're going to get to where you're going. You are going to achieve your goals. You've just got to keep pushing through to the end here. So we want some information on this energy. I'll pull 5 cards. Pull 4 from the top and the 1 from the bottom. So the bottom's usually a foundation, so let's put that over here. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Yeah. Okay, this is great. So there is a huge emphasis here on finding time to settle, to clear your mind. okay, with the dream catchers and the quiet times. There's a couple different perspectives I'm getting from these two cards. So this was the foundational card, and this was the first card I pulled off the top, right? Both of them seem to be in a meditative state. I'm getting a focus on your hopes and dreams, kind of like the star card feeling from this card, this quiet times. Maybe you're hoping for easier, simpler, calmer, more peaceful, more harmonious life in general. Could be your career you're trying to do that for, though again, most of you, this is coming back to home life, your routines, your chores, your responsibilities, your how things flow, right? You want things to flow smoother, more peacefully and quieter, okay? As far as the dream catchers here, you could also be going through a lot of work right now within your dreams, whether you realize that or not. So we have a huge emphasis on your hopes and dreams, the dreams you're having. For some of you, this could be showing up in your dreams instead of your everyday life. So where I was feeling before, where some of you may not be seeing this energy that I'm talking about, where it's like, oh, I spilled something again, or, the cats are fighting. My cats have been fighting, but, just little things like that. If you're not seeing that, right, the little annoying, irritating things that are just keep popping up, but you're handling them better, but you're not sleeping well, if you're having weird dreams and things are popping up, this energy may be coming up for you in your dreams to bring up these energies that need a shift or a change, or that you are shifting and changing, okay? The energies might be helping some of you basically on a subconscious level instead of a conscious level. It depends on where you're at with your inner, with your inner work to bring that wisdom outwardly into your everyday life. This also would be a great time to meditate. I know I say that all the time, but I mean it. There's a lot of different ways to meditate. You can search it online, find something that works for you, clear your mind, do some visualizations if that works for you. It is going to help you get through this next week. So we have this clean sweep and the perfect storm, and I feel like this is what the energies are doing. They're once and for all sweeping clean the old habits, the old perspectives, the old you, the things that you've worked so hard to let go of, and now all these shadow things are coming up again in the shape of this perfect storm. There's purpose behind this. This energy is trying to help you recognize any little bits and things that are lingering that you want to sweep clean. This can be very emotional though, okay? Whether the emotions are the area that you need to work on, or it just stirs up heightened emotions, positive or negative. If your emotions are too heightened for too long, you're gonna get into this Five of Pentacles here. You're gonna be or actually that's a Five of Cups. Still, you're going to be in that fives energy. We have the Five of Swords here. I am getting a Five of Pentacles energy as well from the reading. So it just depends on what area of life this is working for in you. It could be all areas of life as well, but most of all, it's going to be affecting your home life. So this perfect storm, this energy is presenting as a perfect storm. So it's not a, why does the universe hate me? Why is everything going wrong? How come I keep stubbing my toe and knocking my funny bone on the door, or forgetting to pick up the mail, or go get groceries, whatever it is, all these things that would maybe initially get you to react rather than respond, but you're responding now, or you react and you notice it where you wouldn't have noticed your behavior before, and that's where I can make a shift and change. So these realizations, these validations of the energy present, the wisdom, the knowing of the sensing and the feeling and the acknowledgement of the energy is what this energy is doing here for you. That is going to bring so much like aha moments, or you're going to go, I get it. Wow, this is, amazing. How did I not see that before? But don't be hard on yourself. You're right where you need to be when you need to be there. This energy is just really helping to sweep out the last bits of the energies that you have been working diligently and hard on letting go and releasing. Okay, so if it comes back up again, it's because it's on its way out. You're releasing it. Honor it, respect it, acknowledge it, let it go, and then celebrate yourself for having achieved, that level of self-growth and wisdom and responsibility. Okay, and then last of all, here we have this life is a beach. So there's also this sense of the energies wanting to help you foster this sense of life is wonderful, life is at ease, everything is okay. Despite the chaos going on around me, despite the troubles, despite nothing going the way that I want it to, you know what? I trust in the mystery. I'm trusting in the divine. I'm trusting that things are going to work out the way they should. And so I'm just going to responsibly respond to the situation, deal with the energies at hand, handle what needs to be handled when it comes up. If you get overwhelmed at time, let it out, release it, and then move on. Let it go. Enjoy your life. The whole purpose of this energy coming in to help you sweep out and clean out these old habits, these old ways of handling things, is so that you can enjoy your life and not put so much focus on the little things that don't even really matter as much. What matters to you? What do you value? Your family, your home, your animals, your peace of mind, your, for some of you, it could be your solitude, your ability to have some time to yourself amongst a crazy world. There are ways to achieve that life, but you can't let all the little things get to you. I guarantee that there are just as many positive things within every experience you have as there are negative. Okay, so if all you see are negative in your experience, you've got to get a different perspective. And that is going to help you release the negative. And if you're struggling with that, that's where meditation's going to come in really well. Possibly some intentional dream work. Again, this going inward. So we're bringing your wisdom into your outer world. The more you feel yourself struggling, the more you need to still get back into alignment with your soul, with your higher self, with who you are. And you're going to do that by going inward, by meditating, maybe journaling. And paying attention to your dreams. What's coming up in them to release and let go. Let's see. I feel like pulling one more card, like a bonus card. Let's do this one here. Sorry, my reach. Okay. I love this little deck here. Gemstones. Pull the extra cards out of here. Okay. So let's just pull for the keywords at the bottom, honestly, because I forgot to put my reading glasses on and I just realized I can't read the fine print on these cards. So that's okay. See right there? Things like that. You know, don't let things get to you in life. Okay. Let's pull this for the keywords and see what we've got. Selenite, clearing, partnerships, support, and enhance. Boy, I almost couldn't even read those. Yeah, so enhancing, expanding your life, supporting yourself and others, making sure to set healthy boundaries, partnerships, that definitely falls in line with the home life, and this clearing, this cleansing of the old energies that just don't need to be there. So something else the Spirit's reminding me of is you're bringing your inner wisdom to your outer world. One of the easiest ways to do this is if you are trying to clear out the junk, do it physically as well. Clean things, pull things out of the cupboard, put them back in. Dust, pick up, clean something, get rid of things you no longer use, give them away, donate them, sell them, whatever you need to do, if you know, to clear things out. If you're not seeing a connection, the bridge, the link between your inner world and your outer world, then you can create that bridge yourself. You can create the visualization of it by saying, okay, I'm acknowledging inwardly, I am clearing out the junk, the old habits, the old thought processes, the old me that I've been trying to release and let go. And so I am going to intentionally clean my space to represent this. That in and of itself is energy work, and you can put a focus and intention on that. You can say, me cleaning out this room or this closet or this cabinet is to symbolize in my day-to-day life that I am cleaning out the old that no longer supports me. And that is going to be working in unison, in harmony with the energies that are present, okay? If you have some selenite, you may also like to work with that stone as well. It could help you during this time. All right, that is what I have for you all. Be blessed and have a great day.